good. Don't, the canvas panels, every once in a while I get somebody asking me, how do I frame canvas panels? The answer is you don't, because you don't work on them unless you're doing demos, not for finished work, and I'll show you why. Anybody gets hopped up on the, like, I own canvas panels. They're great for kind of working out the problems for like rough drafts before you take it to a stretch canvas. The way paint lays on fabric is different than what it lays on paper or some other sort of substrate. So there's times when you just want easy access to some canvas. It's great. The problem is it doesn't have any longevity, so it's not good for anything you want to keep, anything you want to really get into the finite details, and certainly not something you want to sell. Here's the issue. So here's a sample piece from 3 years ago. Looks nice, looks great. Look at this. Do you see the warpage? Do you see the bowing? Do you see that? It's hard to pick up on camera. It's really not good. This has been stored kind of in this situation where it's up top shelf. It has plenty of light, plenty of vertical help. This is what happens because, let me show you. This I peeled away. It didn't do that naturally, full disclosure. But look what it's made of. Look at the core. It's particle board. It's not even cardboard. Cardboard has sort of like hollow channels. Chipboard is literally, it's just fibers, pulp sort of stuck together with a little bit of adhesive and laid flat. And then they wrap the fabric around it. So the surface is terrific. But the thing that keeps it stable is non-existent. It really does not, it's non-existent. And here's the worst part. Stuff is highly absorbent. It really does wick away moisture. If you look at what you ever bought cereal or something that needs to be a dry good, they sell it in a carton that's usually made out of a thinner form of this. It's terrific for wicking away moisture. But the problem is it's also sealed in this sort of semi-coated paper and then the gesso. So what you've got in here is something that wants to take in moisture and won't release it. And look what happens. If you've taken my secret garden class, you know this image. I did it on a canvas panel because I was doing demos, so that made sense. Look at the bottom. Now, why did it do that? Why did it do that? Because it was sitting on a wet surface. Because look at that. Mold. Literal black, icky mold. And this was in that closet. It was in the dark, but it wasn't exposed to direct water. This is literally, it's just, it's the Midwest. We have wet winters. It wicked the moisture out of the air, and because it was stacked against another piece, more mold. You see that? This one's even worse. This one is still almost spongy. Do you see? There's like a little bit of puffing. Do you see that? That's the moisture from within. Rotted the front too. The back is nasty as well. In fairness, this piece is 1.5 years old. It was stored about 10 inches down in the vertical file from these. And this one is perfectly fine. Mild bowing, but that could be because it was stored vertically. You don't know. And I guess that is my point, and you're bored of hearing it, but I hope it does absorb in. People are just not going to care. You just want to get the work done and try to sell it to somebody. If that's your attitude, you just need to get it out the door to sell it to somebody. I don't know that you deserve the privilege of the sale. You don't like hearing that, but you need to hear it from somebody, and I'd rather it be me. You have to honor the longevity of the piece, because somebody's going to have it quite likely the rest of their life. If you expect people to pay a premium for your work and intend to treasure it the rest of their life, you need to prepare them with goods that will last the rest of their life. And those canvas panels don't meet the cut. Sorry guys, I love y'all. Listen, I get it. Before I ever listed my work, I probably spent 3 years painting every single day on cardboard boxes, on gift bags. If you know my story, that's really how I got into letting myself get serious about the paintings. I was painting on discarded Trader Joe's bags, and I turned them into gift bags, and people thought they were nice enough that was enough validation for me to pursue it with a little bit more seriousness. And the only reason I was painting on those gift bags is because I was broke as hell, and that's That's what I had access to. Cardboard bags and craft paint. Gift bags were clearly bags. They were not intended to last more than a season, although some of them are still in circulation, which I'm proud to say. But when you sell somebody a work of art, like to hang on the wall, you want them to have it the rest of their life, you gotta aim for that. You gotta do the art sandwich. Good substrate, good sealer, and you have a lot of freedom in the middle. That's all I know.